Hello everybody, it's Miran here. Welcome back to a new episode of Europa Barbarorum, playing with Rome. Okay, let's retrain these dudes here. As you can see, we already have some dudes here, some Lusitanians. This one is having defense 21, so this is a very good unit. Anyway, last time we were planning to gather some newly recruited and retrained troops together, putting up some armies together, fighting some rebels, and after we have destroyed this massive amount of rebels in this area, in 69 BC, we're just moving forward against the Sarmatians. Let's go on to the next turn. Well, let's see what's gonna happen next. As you can see, it's gonna take forever until our troops will march through our mighty empire. Now, I was certain that the Sarmatians will attack us here. I'm gonna fight them and try to defeat them. Let's see what they got here. Oh man, they got a lot of family members. A lot of family members with experience. Defense 31, Sarmatian cavalry bodyguard. Now this is gonna be a badass army. Also a lot of Sarmatian noble horse archers and Roxolani noble cavalry. Now they might defeat us. We got anyway some elite troops down here, by the way. They might defeat us, but this is going to take them a lot of time. Let me just save it. So I'm gonna fight this battle no matter how long it's going to be necessary, but I think this is one of their only armies that they have left, because they have lost one of a sudden 2 settlements that we managed to take, and then we're gonna move on to take the next. Now this is what we got here. Alright, so I'm gonna put these guys at a very big distance. These guys can move only there. Now we got a lot of skirmisher cavalry, which is very good. All I want is to group them like that together in order for them to maintain the loose formation. Yeah, they're just some Arachosians, the Dache skirmishers. And here I have a Greek cavalry. These guys I think will be defeated very soon. Now we keep our troops together, we're gonna have some trouble. Now this guy should just stand and fight. This guy's could go in defense stance, and this guy's too. But not the Triari. And unfortunately we got no legionaries here. This is the most elite units that we have, this Greek hoplites that will now fight the Sarmatians. They got a lot of cavalry, which means that this could be useful. Alright, let's just hurry up. And then we're just gonna wait for them to arrive. Already firing with their massive cavalry because they got so much cavalry. What I got here? Sarmatian light cavalry? Yeah, they're gonna try to charge us with them. With Triari, I think we should just be able to defeat them. Important is to get closer. There were some dudes here that have been absolutely annihilated. They're moving back, which is good. Now they're gonna attack with some Sarmatian bodyguards. As you can see, they are completely annihilating us. They got some very good horse archers. Fighting with an army like that of... shit. Full of... horse arch is going to be very difficult, but I can still rely on our troops that we're gonna defeat them. Now they're attacking here, I think, with some light cavalry, but also with a bodyguard, as far as I can see. Some of their light cavalry unit is out. These guys are still resisting. This is incredible. And I'm not quite sure if their bodyguards are also attacking. Okay, just stay there. Let me send these guys as well. Okay, they're attacking with their main bodyguards. And this is another bodyguard. Can we send some other guys, because we got some real trouble down here. Here they're also attacking with their archers. This is insane. It's not gonna work. They're just butchering us simply because they got a lot of horse archers. If you're gonna be able to bring down at least one of their generals, that would be good, but we're also gonna try to kill a lot of their cavalry, of course. Now let's see, I think they might try to charge with the Sarmatian bodyguard. They lost only 13% of their troops, which is nothing. They also got some Sarmatian light units. And they are losing their cavalry, of course. What are these guys doing here? They are retreating. Alright, let me try to attack them there. I know it's not going to be a good idea also of these guys. Yeah, there's nothing I can do here except just finish this battle as fast as possible. Not to mention they got, of course, a lot of troops. You could bring down at least one of their generals. Because they got 4. Just one. That would be incredible. Wow, they got so much cavalry. 48. No, he's gonna resist a lot. Unfortunately, it's not gonna work. I'm just gonna try to help our general a little bit before he's gonna fall. I also hope that our general is not gonna fall, but we will see about that. They got this massive cavalry here. Sarmatian horse archers. One of general is dead, Xepharnes. They got one less general. This is already a big achievement. If you could bring down another of their generals, that would be really good. But I don't think that this will happen. Oh, they have attacked with the Lord Sarmatian horse archers. I will still let our general fight. But I don't think he's going to be able to resist long. Okay, let's try to get out of there. No, just get out of there. Hurry up, because I'm gonna have to retreat you. Okay, I think that we killed their second general. Now they got 2 generals less, which is of course very good. Now, let me just send him back here before he's gonna be killed. We can send these dudes to attack them. Unit routes. Okay, I know that. We're gonna try to keep these guys alive as much as we can in order to fight the other Sarmatian bodyguards. They got 2 more left. And also, of course, a lot of archers. Basically, that is the problem. They're also attacking. They have lost 39%, not even 50% of their forces. But they have lost 2 generals. And they still got those archers that are firing like hell. Here as well, they still got some bodyguards. 2 more bodyguards left alive. If we could kill like another one, that would have been absolutely great. Tired. Sarmatian light spearmen, they are charging towards our general. Our Orsi nobles. Yeah, this is not gonna work. Actually, what I can do is come back here because I don't want our general to die. And then charge them from behind. As long as our guys are still fighting. I bet that they are still losing a lot of men. 112 against 20. Okay, we still got some dudes down here. These Triari are absolutely extraordinary. Look at them, they are also retreating. Most of them, they are retreating. We didn't manage to kill another of their generals. Okay, go ahead, hurry up. We're still gonna have to fight those Sarmatians. And this general is almost dead. I don't even know where exactly can I send him. He's not gonna be able to do anything against those guys. Okay, let's move right there. And let's see what's going on here. Okay, what is this? Is this a bodyguard? No, it's just an Orsi. These units will resist a lot, and I knew that. I knew that this was happening. They're attacking with their missile cavalry. And I think that they're just coming after our general, are they? They're actually not. Okay, we're gonna keep our general alive and then we can retreat. Right, so almost all of them are retreating. They must have two other generals that are either have retreated or they are still fighting. I have to take care of this remaining unit of infantry. What we got here? These guys are not fighting. Sarmatian noble horse archers. They are running out of supplies. Now they are, of course, attacking. Now they're gonna try to charge us here too. They are still fighting with these guys. And they still got a Sarmatian bodyguard here. What are these guys doing? They're not firing. They were supposed to fire though. Go ahead. Did it lose 50%? Yeah, 55%. That's great. It's unbelievable. They still got some archers that are still firing out for such a long time, and they still got one more general here alive. So that even their archers are out of supplies, and this infantry of ours, they are still fighting. It is marvelous. Yet they're not attacking with their cavalry just because they are afraid they might lose it. Only the Triari are still fighting. That's incredible. These guys are winded. They are, of course, exhausted. Oh man, they are butchered. Yeah, I think it's all over. I think it's time to flee. Average defeat, but they got now less, man. They have lost 50% of their troops. Would be good because by the next battle, we have lost our entire army basically. By the next battle, we should be able to defeat this army. So I think that this is looking alright. And we finally have reached 4 million denarii. We also got a suitable husband. Not quite sure where. In Patavium. Very high tax rate. End of season report. So make an income of 85,000. City grows as well. Let's just check. Alexandria. I'm just gonna build these farms and increase farm production. This is gonna increase income from trade, taxes, and farming. Harvesting, which is poor. Antiochia Megane, we have a general that died here, but there is another one instead. Also increase the tax rate a little bit here. And then Messana. That is a 64 years old. Marcus Britannicus got married. 17 years old in Carthage. Good tactician, Sextus Augustus. Oh yes, here we got some really nice price reductions. Like a really nice 61 years old. Actually, yeah, this is the one. construction. Kersosenos Navalia. We can build something else, but not now. Gavaroxalana. We should just build some more stuff. We could build even more, but that's enough. And Gelonos, unfortunately, here got some trouble, but as you can see, things will look much better now. Here we are still having some trouble, but I think that we should also be alright. Now, I could send this dude, which is better than this dude. Let me just try it. Oh, I think that without him it's gonna be better anyway. And with this guy, it's going to be absolutely wonderful. Hopefully it's gonna increase anyway, like a lot. Alright. This is a family member, yes, and he's got a lot of experience. Got just a few troops. I could send him here and then send him to attack these guys in there, which is what I'm gonna do. He's going to move forward. I'm not sure he's gonna leave. 51 years old, he's going to leave. He also got some very nice troops with these Gallic units that I would like to retrain, and this guy is also the Nubians. I could retrain these guys in Africa, but I'm not sure I'm gonna do it anytime soon. I want to take a lot of troops from here and then march towards the Sarmatians to attack their settlement here, which is very far away. I'm also going to take the necessary mercenaries in order to increase the amount of the army that we have here. Large celebration. And recruitment report. A big recruitment. Basically, we can continue our campaign. And this one has been defeated, right? But we still got 2 units. We still got a big army. That's the truth. I want to move back with this guy and let's see if he can be caught. No, he cannot caught it. No, he cannot catch up with him. And I want to retrain all these troops because as you can see this is just garbage what's left. And I'm gonna send the troops back and I'm gonna try to put up a new army in this area because we've got plenty of troops also in here. This is something that I can do. Here as far as I know there was 70%, which is alright. We are fine and it's time to attack this settlement. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to do it very easily, but I'm gonna have to do everything I can to besiege it. Yeah, these guys cannot make it anyway, so... No, you can't. No, wait a minute. You can just move down there. And so we're gonna build all this, and we're gonna have to deal with only a few units. So we're gonna definitely defeat them only with this army, but of course we're gonna bring all of the reinforcement that we got in order to take this settlement and take it fast. Same thing here. Unfortunately, this general, which is a Hellenic general, 53 years old, is moving extremely slowly because he's out of resources or something. I cannot send him any reinforcements or so. These guys as well. Then we can move these guys in the north towards that settlement. Although, which is going to be taken anyway. Or not. I'm not quite sure. But we can send the army to the north anyway, because we don't need them here. So we got some generals that have fought a lot of battles. Okay, let's move first of all here. Because I think the Sarmatians must still have some hidden armies in that area. This is what we got left. Two more troops in the northern. There you go. This is also what's left. We could retrain these guys as well. There's plenty of them that we can retrain. We can train or retrain, but I think I'm gonna do this later. I'm just gonna try to move with this little group of armies in the northern to see if you can attack something else, somebody else. Guess we're just gonna see about that. Now let me see what we got in Italy, because here I think that I have put up another army. 24, 32 defense companion cavalry, looking great. Now we could come out with another general and send him in the northern, but I just don't want to do it right now. I want to wait a little bit. Okay, we also got a cavalry. Unfortunately, we got no no experience. I'm gonna send him here because here we're gonna need anyway a little bit more garrison. Something in Italians and San Segesta, but maybe later. Let's move this dude here and gather some more units. Alright, that's enough. Then we're gonna move forward into the Far East. I will send them right here. Unfortunately, he cannot make it all the way up to this area. What is it? This guy. Yeah, he's got a fantastic army. Look at this one, 30 defense. This legionary is 27. Peditas extraordinary. Archers, 14. This is indeed one of our best armies that we have. And we had another dude. Oh, he's trying to attack this rebel. That's a good thing. Let me just... hang on a second. Fight them, maybe. No, we cannot attack these dudes. We can only fight in the mountains. Yeah, they got a few elite units. Now, if I'm gonna auto-resolve it, I'm gonna lose 100 of our men, which is not that bad, actually, because we got a formidable army anyway. This is really not gonna be a problem. But I think I'm gonna send him in this area back because we're gonna take this unit out. I can also send in this unit in order to strengthen his forces. Right, and we're supposed to have another army in the northern that we're also fighting some rebels with. Seem to be a full army. We lost 200 of our men. Now here we can also get either some troops from this area or mercenaries as well, and I would get the Batacore. Batacore is a very nice unit, and now we are full. So let's move in the northern then. Fortunately, we got no roads here. Yeah, that's as far as we can get. Okay, let's go to the next terminal. In Palantia. Oh, here is Palantia. But we got already low tax rate. And with like 60... the population is gonna go down anyway. 65, alright, I think we should be alright. Then here as well, in Protophazia. Just gonna train all of them. And build these things. And gonna have to reduce the tax rate. We should be fine. So a few more investment was necessary. Here come the Sarmatians. They are in a hurry to defend their land, their homeland. They are actually coming after our guy here. Unbelievable. He's just following our guy, although he cannot catch him. But they're gonna run out of supplies because our guys will be supplied because this is Roman territory. But they're not gonna be supplied. It's been repaired. So we didn't have any rebellions. In Alalia we have a guy that died, but this one that comes is great. Let's see, 82,000 denarii income. This is looking good. Rationing. Who's rationing? These guys. Yeah, but we're gonna take this settlement. Right now it's gonna be ours. It's gonna be the first battle that we're gonna fight. Spurious Cotta, fabulously wealthy. 51 years old, astrologer. Nota Censoria, orator, Marcus Flamman, Impella. 10,000 income. I think it's because we got royal tombs. We got many things here. That's why income is increasing. Mining is extraordinary, of course. Trade 4,000. Taxes. Population is big, but it could be even bigger. Titus Cinac, Provincia Sicilia. I saw this before. And end of season. Good. Now there is nothing else that we can build down here, as you can see. I'd like to build some more stuff, but there is nothing else. But we got our legionaries and our forces here. We could use. That guy. I'm gonna send another army in the northern. Now these guys will run away. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on them. And here, a time to take this. Should be very easy to take. Good. Unfortunately, we got 3 build. Unfortunately, we got no siege weapon. This is very bad. I was hoping that we're gonna have some siege weapon. We can also train these dudes. This was the only one that managed to do it here. We're gonna have to break into them. Let me see what we got. Yeah, isn't that... they're not gonna kill too many of our men. They killed 1,000 of our men, actually. If I would have fought it, I would have lost all these troops here. These 2 armies are intact. With this army, we have lost a lot. I was gonna enslave them. We're gonna send our spy forward. Oh, actually, we do have a spy there. Then you send him right there. Now, we got a big army over there. They're gonna try to arrive here and defeat our army in there. Is this? Yeah, this is also their capital. It's gonna be very difficult. But here there has been a difficult battle. Let me just see what he got. No, this one is poorer, so I'm not gonna send him inside. Of course, we're gonna have some rebellions, but we still got population over there. Is it all that we have? Wait, pastoralism. We don't need this. They have too many buildings here, so that... I forgot to do this. Large settled community. Town and barracks. Arms. Range 0. Camp preparation. Here, we're just gonna leave all this. Also retrain some of the troops, and public order is going to be catastrophic. There will be a rebellion. I'm going to have to make sure that we're going to keep this under control. Now let me just recruit some more units here. Scythian riders, I think they are the best because they can also fight them very nicely. And of course the army here is also very poor because they have suffered the most of casualties. We're gonna send these guys. We're gonna be 40%. Of course, we're gonna train the others. The losses have been, of course, incredibly. There we go. Alright, so they still got these troops here, which doesn't represent a problem because they're gonna get lost very soon. I think I should move forward with this guy towards their capital, because I think that we're gonna need some forces up there. And this is the road, this is the way. And this guy will just gonna be at their back. I'm gonna leave these guys here just in case they're gonna have to replace some of the troops. Let's see what else we have. And then yeah, we should just move towards the remaining of their settlements as well, especially towards their capital. It would be great if you could reach it. And with these guys as well, also towards their capital immediately. These captains, they cannot move too far away because I'm going to try to send them as far away as possible anyway. Yeah, these armies are of course very poor, but I think that fighting together could maintain victory. Good tactician, but we are taking extraordinary losses over there. This is not looking good at all, honestly. And here we could just face this army with the troops that are coming from behind. Alright, so I guess it's time to move on to the next turn. 40%, yeah, there's nothing they can do here. Let's go on. Those guys have disembarked. I'm gonna have to check with them a little bit. Got a lot of troop movements, very nice troop movements on across the empire, but because we have very good infrastructure and stuff. But we still need a lot of time until our troops will move accordingly. Sarmatians and the rebels, suitable husband, no. They are moving back, alright, this is good to see. I'm gonna leave these guys move forward anyway. So this one has been taken, it's gonna remain, it's gonna be ours. Now if I'm gonna build this, we're gonna recruit allied general, which is great, which means that now we can move forward this guy towards their capital. Also put up a watchtower here. And they could arrive and besiege us, it doesn't matter, won't make any difference. We should just be alright. This is the backup army. And I'm pretty sure that here we're gonna do a good job. This is a very good general. We have repaired everything, we got a very good army. As I said, even if they're gonna besiege us, we'll be able to resist here. Recruitment report. Retrained. 85,000. 81,000. But we got, of course, more money anyway. Good tacticians, Spurius Turbus, 28 years old. Asodat. Yeah, I know, we just built it there. I'm not saying we're not going to have any rebellions there, because unfortunately we will have. Yes, master. On the bridge. Okay, now they could attack us on the bridge, by the way. But if we're gonna stay here, we're gonna keep them busy on the bridge, and on the other side we could arrive with this guy. Of course, they are recruiting more and more troops there, but it doesn't matter. Let's see. 1 million. They're asking for 1 million. In fact, I could accept this because we got anyway a lot of money. We can move very slowly here in the snow. Yeah, I've got plenty of troops, still some heavy weapons there. This guy is incapacitated. This guy will still move. He's gonna need a lot of troops from this settlement, and I'm gonna provide them. to just build as much as possible there, because we got some very nice price reduction. And we were also having some armies that we could use. 2 generals, very good generals. Right, this guy is waiting for this dude to die of old age. He's 60 years old. This is going to happen. In Persepolis, I can increase tax rate a little bit. We got a family member. Time to move forward with these guys here. With them as well. Gonna have to move them towards Central Europe. We don't have any enemies, but we will still have to fight some enemies anyway. I mean, we don't really have any. If you're gonna take out the Sarmatians, I guess it's going to be game over. Let's move on. We're in 69 BC. We still got a little bit more to conquer. And we're also making a lot of money. This is really good. Alright, those guys managed to move over there. Yeah, just I knew that they're gonna attack us on a bridge, which is a good trap. Let me just save the game. So they got a family member, 2 family members, plenty of archers. That is the problem. They got a lot of archers. They're gonna wipe us out. But luckily, we also have some archers. So this is going to be a very nice battle. Basically, we should just capture them on a bridge and butcher them in Russia in winter. And this one should fight from a very long distance, so that they should not be able to arrive and attack us. Fire at will. Alright, let's see, we got these archers. Now, first of all, hang on a second. I don't really like this mess. I want to arrange the troops the way I want. And the way I want is the following. Because we got indeed a lot of good units. I want to send them here, just wait for them to arrive and just butcher them like crazy. There you go, that's perfect. This is the way I want it. Because I know that this is the best strategy to win the battle. That's why I'm talking about. Gonna group all them together. We still got some skirmishers, of course. But basically the skirmishers there is absolutely no difference at all. We can put them there and let them fight as best as they can. Something like that. And should still have some other troops that could stay in behind, but no, I'm gonna put them here. Secure the flanks. This will be the hoplites. I want to keep these guys in the back just in case. And these guys as well. Now we can start a battle. Let's see who's gonna fire. I think they will start firing. In fact, I could put this legionaries in Testudo more so that they're not gonna take any attrition. And once they're gonna be attacked, they're gonna break this formation. In fact, I can group them separately in order to keep a good eye on them. I could also put them in guard mode. Let's put them on guard mode. That will make them absolutely formidable. Oh, they are here. Alright, whatever, doesn't matter. That way they're not gonna take any attrition. And these Syrian archers, they should also fire like crazy. Just as well as our ballista is doing. is inflicting a lot of damage to the enemy. Let me just speed up the game just a little bit. They have already started firing, but so are our units. Of course, not all of our units. Yeah, some of our units have started firing. This is good. We're gonna definitely defeat them, and that way we're gonna be able to go on and take their capital. They shouldn't be able to get through these legionaries here. I don't think they will do it. In fact, I have a better idea. Let me just send these dudes over here in order to guard that area. I hope they're gonna arrive before the enemies will arrive. Yeah, they're moving very cool. These guys are taking massive casualties. You can stay there. This old general will win here a very heroic battle. So the Sarmatian horse archers are being wiped out. I think they're moving now, but they're gonna start taking even more casualties with their Roxolani light cavalry. They have lost 14% already. And our archers are butchering them as we speak. This Roxolani light cavalry is actually a raiding cavalry. They are being butchered right now, which is perfect. That way there will be less troops to kill. Yeah, they're already retreating. But they still got, of course, a lot of other units, such as the noble horse archers. They're gonna be more difficult to kill. 32 left, 31. Gonna be less of them left. Now they're gonna break Testudo. I'm gonna put them on fire at the will. I think they're also retreating here. Yeah, they're retreating as well. They got another unit of Allen nobles. And I think they got two generals here. They didn't break Testudo, didn't they? They didn't break Testudo. They are still there. Right, just move here and stay there, for Christ's sake. They're not supposed to get through you. There you go, they are retreating also. Allen nobles. Roxolani. They got indeed a lot of units here, especially the Orsi riders. Right, let me just send these guys here. And you guys can move down there. And you over there. I'm gonna send the guys forward a little bit. They are keep firing, this is great. Bloody hell are they doing? I told you to come here. Oh yeah. Get closer then. Gonna have to bring our cavalry closer because the one that managed to escape, they're gonna come back and fight again. We don't want that to happen. Now they're of course busy. Let me see if our legionaries are still in Testudo. Yeah, they're actually still in Testudo. That's incredible. Roxolani riders. These guys are resisting a lot. Now they are actually some light shock cavalry. Alright, we're just butchering them in all style, just as I thought, just as I wanted to. Let's move forward. As you can see, almost no casualty for our legionaries because they are in Testudo mod. And this is very efficient. Now these guys, they're just not the way I told them to move. Same thing here. Move on and hurry up there and stay there. They're just fighting with those archers, destroying us. What is this here? Slavic light spearmen. They do not represent a big threat. I think they're gonna be killed very soon. It's because they're standing in a very good position. As you can see, absolutely almost zero damage to our legionaries. Just gonna try to push forward against them. The Triarii as well. They were not supposed to stay in that formation. I didn't tell them. I think they were moving because of the troops that have retreated. It's the only explanation I have. Let's move back so that you can defend yourself against these Sarmatians. And we're gonna push forward with our legionaries. As you can see, they are firing at our legionaries, but they're not able to inflict any damage. Here they come with their first general. They don't know whether to attack or not. There we go with their general. That general's gonna die, and I think he's gonna die very soon. Then we're gonna win this battle for sure. Now, it's not like they're a faction leader or so, it's just a family member. They are somehow trying to get... 51, they're not retreating, they're trying to get through our defense forces. Let's go after them over there. You two, go after them. Good, now they're retreating, and I think the next will be their general. Hang on a second, let me just give a small help right here with our own general. Also gonna need to take part and taste this battle. We got 2 bodyguards over there. Now I want to get our Greek cavalry and send them after those Sarmatians. It's a total mess here for the Sarmatians. I'm not sure what they were trying to do. Okay, you can still stay in Testudo. I don't want you to take any casualties, honestly. 12 left. Okay, now you can come back and kill them. Go ahead, hurry up. Okay, that was a nice one. And we're done. And we also killed one of their general, unfortunately only one. But we have gained a very nice victory. Unfortunately, no experience. These legionaries, they didn't even fought any battle, but they didn't take any casualties, actually. And this is, of course, great. And Triarii also. So this was a very good battle. Alright, here they come. I'm not sure where they are going with this army. I think they're gonna also take some mercenaries, possibly. And here they have just retreated on their territory. Now, if you're gonna try to take their capital, we cannot do this anyway. They still got some troops with whom they're not gonna attack. I'll try to attack their capital anyway. I think this is the best thing that I can do. The problem is these guys, they could come out with some troops and attack. Let's see if we can I can bribe them for less money. 300,000. Yeah, I could accept this, but still not yet. Hang on a second. They are still very far away. They cannot breach. This one is 51 years old. He's gonna leave old enough to try to bribe them. Let's move towards the capital with the rest of the troops. Along the road, because the Sarmatians, given the fact they're very wild and barbarian, they have built roads. Good. Unfortunately, these guys cannot keep up the pace. Construction report in Sigundum. Wonderful, absolutely wonderful. It's cool, but we don't have manpower to do anything. Gonna build everything we can here, absolutely. can also put up a Germanic general, but not just yet. Let's see what else happened. Sulak expands. Yeah, things are looking absolutely wonderful here. In Nippone, we have lost a family member. Okay, but it doesn't seem that we're gonna need a new one. No, it doesn't really seem so. In Messana. Oh, we got no general in Messana. Of course, I cannot let that happen. I got no general here. I got no general here. Right. Now we got generals everywhere. Belts tightened. Ah, it takes forever for them to just move into position. Ah, this is a very poor settlement. I shouldn't really, worry about that. Situation is so good here, so I don't have to worry about public order, it seems. Another 2. Absolutely magnificent. 52 years old family member, very experienced. I'm gonna send it directly to the northern, although I'm not quite sure. He's gonna need a lot. Yeah, he will need a lot of time to arrive there. Just as these guys. Anyway, we can take their captain. That would be gonna be a great thing. Doing fine. Oh shit! I think I forgot about this. That little general in the south. I'm gonna have to take care of him. That one. The Celian pills. Here. Right, let me just send these guys as southwest as possible. Cretan archers and Anatolians. They can all be retraining the direction role. This one is gonna move forward, and we had another one here. 60. Come on, are you kidding me with 60? Now it's gonna be 70, so we should be alright. And now we have a very nice little army here that we could use. I can also send them towards the Sarmatians. Same thing with this guy. Hang on a second. I'm gonna take some Bosphoron heavy archers for him. Actually only one, and actually we can send him right now. Too bad. Yeah, he should move in that direction. Let me just send him there. A family member has died in Bagakos, but another one is now taking the Rhine of the city. In Chuck. Alright, it doesn't really seem that can build too much stuff down here. Good, let's move on then. We're supposed to besiege. Oh yes, isn't it? We can do it right now. No, they could come out and attack us. I think they might destroy us because we cannot arrive here in time. Same thing here, but they can also cannot attack us as well. Gonna send our nice diplomat as well. And we're gonna siege it one turn. If you're gonna make it with this guy, that would be great. Unfortunately, I don't think so. But right with these guys, I think we might be able to attack them. Given the fact that they got a very poor wooden wall that we can take only with these things. Of course, they might try to attack us here. Let's see how far we can move with these guys as well. Unfortunately, not far away at all. And we're gonna have to go all the way around here in order to move to their capital. I think that I will do because I'll have to do it. Now this is a very small group of armies, of course, but they are very experienced troops. So the question is, what can do with this guy? Let's send him some troops anyway. Only cavalry, because we can still get some cavalrymen as well. Making an army full of cavalry and fighting the Sarmatians. How that sounds. Now, in order to do this, I'm gonna have to send them here and gain some 2 more cavalry. Now, it's not gonna be able to. Maybe just move him in the north a little bit. He's gonna move, of course, very fast. Alright, let's move this guy forward as well, also towards the Sarmatians. There are some rebels here. I didn't see that. Some very poor rebels that we're gonna have to take care of. Also got a lot of troops here that we could use. Let's see if we got some other general that is being lost in this area. Seems not. Well, we're gonna send them in the north and over there. I'm gonna get some troops from the central Germany because we got plenty to take from, to choose from. Alright, these guys do. I'm gonna send them through the Balkans in that area. I cannot move any farther, but that's okay. And there was some other guys that I forgot about. But this will also get some rebels here. And got so many troops here as well. But the Scythians, they should be sent in the northern. There you go, Scythian horse archers, we can train them there. This guy's in Africa and Italy. First of all in there. Wait a minute, where was supposed to have? Yeah, we cannot reach them. Thermo, maybe I should put up a new fleet, or in Taras. No. Here. We don't have a port. Oh, we can attack here as well. What about in Athens? What do we got here? Very high tax rate. A huge price reduction with a 63 years old family member. Very nice. But I like to develop this region as well, and this region too. So I like to build something that is not that expensive. Now everything is expensive here. I'm gonna build this one. Imperial Wing Cavalry and some heavy equipment. That's good. Okay, let's go on with the game then. Oh, this is very far away, however, they are rebelling. 49 years old to general, that's okay. Alright, let's just decrease it. Then we're gonna move on. Here come the Sarmatians. That will lose, or might lose, another settlement. Let me just send these guys in the north and over here, through the mountains. Move even farther, in the far north. That's great. 84,000. I wonder if you're gonna make an income of 100,000. In Athens, just exactly when I was looking, he died, but we still got a unit here. Probably is gonna go down 4%. I'm also gonna make, of course, less money. That's what I got here. Of course, the buildings here are very expensive. Alright, that's enough investing. This is what has happened in Pantikapion. Yeah, but the situation is under control anyway, and we're building some good stuff. We got this 40 years old general. Alright, cool. Now, let me see if we can take them. Now, we could fight them there. No, they cannot arrive. That's very annoying. But we can still take them. Is their capital? Let's do it. We got 3 rams. And some very nice reinforcements. And we got more units than they have. So I think that we should be able to take them out. Alright. We don't have any heavy equipment, unfortunately. But we can take them out immediately. Hang on a second. I'm just gonna move there. And I'm just gonna wait a little bit. Let me just arrange the troops in the meantime. We of course got some archers that we could send, and this is exactly what I'm gonna do right now. Look at some guys that are already firing. In fact, I'm gonna let them fire, except for these dudes. They are not firing. Gonna send it right away in order to obliterate the enemy. And I'm gonna wait because I want first to get in here before we're gonna move somewhere else. So that these allies will be able to invade in that area. That would be great. Let's go. These guys are taking massive casualties because they're also firing at us. Like a lot. allies are already coming because I think that they have breached the gates here. They're just fighting the enemy. Not quite sure what's gonna be. We can also send our guys to attack. Hang on a second. I'm gonna have to support our allies. Let's go. Go ahead. We got a lot of Sarmatian spearmen. I mean, they don't really have some super formidable unit. And here comes the rest of our allies, which are having almost no units. What do we got here? Alright, we got some nice units. Let's just send them. Here. Including the general. The rest of the troops should just go inside right here. Go ahead. These are the Massalians. I think they are very good units. If you're gonna take this settlement, this should weaken them a lot. Okay, let's just move back down south because these guys are just wiping us out. And then we're gonna fight them here. They got a lot of troops inside. It's not gonna be easy to defeat them. There you go. Now these guys are being butchered because they're being attacked from behind. In fact, I think we have finished this. Now I'm gonna send the troops forward in this area. Let's go. Okay, here. What is this here? Roxolani nobles. Just fighting like crazy. Let me just send the general as well. $31 left. They are retreating, but they're still firing. Sarmatian noble horse archers, 102 of them. Yeah, that's the problem. They got a lot of units. I'm gonna let our general move a little bit forward. But not too forward. Not too much. Go ahead, keep firing. Oh man, our general is being butchered by their bloody cavalry. Same thing is going on here. Let's hurry up. They can of course keep firing at us. It's important not to lose too many units because you're gonna have to guard the town after that, and after all. What is this? Sarmatian noble horse archers. I'll try to move in that area. Okay, their general captain or whatever it is moving back. Now they're not gonna make it here. Let's try to launch an attack with our general, see if we're gonna break them. Oh yes, we did. We have to be careful. Oh, okay, that's enough. Let's just move back. And then we're gonna move forward with these guys. Sarmatian noble horse archers, but I think that they are doomed, honestly. What is our unit doing? Come on, hurry up. Should just move closer then. You guys move here. Oh, they have attacked us on 2 front lines, but they're not gonna do anything anyway. They're not gonna do anything because we got very elite units here. We could also send these dudes. Let's start send them. Who's retreating? Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're gonna wipe them out. Roxolani noble cavalry. And also got a unit of Ligurians. They're fighting with the unit of Sarmatian light spearmen, and also have an almost intact unit of Dacian light phalanx. It was intact, right now it's not anymore. These guys need to be killed. Gonna have to move forward here. These guys are still firing. Alright, let's just attack their captain, because he is not being killed. They're not here. Right, they are just retreating as I thought. Attacking with the legionaries, the best thing I can do. So there's some dudes here that are not taking part in a battle. Need to move forward. Right, if these guys will retreat, isn't they are retreating? They are retreating. This was an easy to defeat battle, because I think the mistake that the Sarmatians did, or the AI, whatever, is that they got out with all of their generals, and they left no generals inside the settlement. The settlements, we're talking about more settlements, right? And this was the biggest mistake. Let's move forward. Let's move forward. Hurry up! Come on, we're just about to finish this battle. What? This legionaries, they're not doing anything. We just try to move as fast as possible in the town center and take it. Let's see if we can charge with our general, because it's fresh. Oh, okay. Let's take the other one. And it's over. That's good. We have lost more men. 1,000 men is, of course, a big loss. But it is okay, because we managed to capture the settlement. We have lost 400 men. Our allies have lost 171 from that tiny army. And from the other army, 300 men. And we got also some experience. Our allies have lost a few units. There was the Battle of Gava Tsisakata, 868 BC, in the Far East. And so we took the Sarmatian capital. Gonna enslave them. Heroic saver, resistance is futile, very wealthy. Restless slipper. Now, public court is going to be just fine. Let's see what can we destroy here. Court of the Warlord. Large settled community? I don't think so. Military occupation of local towns. I think I'm gonna leave this. Gathering of singers. Oh, yeah, the rest, I think I'm gonna leave the rest here, because we can build something else. Here we're gonna have a nomadic light chieftain right here in the northern. And they still got this unit, which I think we're gonna defeat anyway. Let me just send the spies somewhere else where we're gonna need them. We got some 2 spies, because the Sarmatians, guess what? They got 2 settlements left. Yeah, we're gonna send them in that area. This guy is moving a bit faster, but I think he's also gonna be stopped from moving. Oh, it's just looking much better here. In fact, I think I can increase the tax even more. No, it's gonna be 60. Gonna be a little bit too much. Now that we took the capital, we can move forward because we got plenty of troops. We can move forward towards that little town here, on the other, in the other area. And same thing with these guys. Now I can try to persuade these guys to abandon the campaign. 1,532,000. You guys must be insane. And now we might have a battle here as well. No, actually I'm gonna use them. They didn't accept it. Well, guess cannot fight it right now. I was trying to defeat them. They got only one general, is a family member, and a few rest of troops that are very poor. Oh, we lost 72 men. That is not that bad. We got more experience with these Polybian troops anyway. Okay, we can retrain those guys as well. Let's see, they got 20 defense. They must be pretty good. I think that's enough for the investment, because I think that we have invested enough. Right, this is not going to bring us any new units and all that, but let's just build it anyway. Agricultural estates. Public order bonus. What does this cost? Pomeranian swordsman, 1,300. Right, so next episode, we will try to take this settlement and this settlement belonging to the Sarmatians. We have, of course, a few nice armies that we're sending against them, but the problem is that it takes too much for them to arrive. Now, of course, we've got another army coming from the south, which is also a big one. This one here is a very big, nice army, and many others coming from the west. that we will use to take out the Sarmatians. We're just about to achieve global dominance here with the Romans. So I cannot wait to see what's going to happen next time, if we're going to be able to take the settlements. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.